Hello everyone. Today I just want to go in a little bit more depth of what I talked about in my second last announcement video. I want to go in a little bit more depth of like my channel and what's happened with it and where am I now and what's gonna like happen in the future. And no, this is not like the story of GFGD. It's not that. It's just so you can basically get an insight of where I am and what's gonna happen and what has happened. Okay. So, we started some months back, and you know, at the start, my computer was like, or my laptop, I should say, it was the worst thing in the world. I sometimes couldn't play Stereo Madness without it lagging like insanely mad, and then it didn't matter if I turned all my OBS qualities down to like the lowest. It like it didn't matter. It's just terrible. So basically, there's like when the Pester raided me, that's where my channel blew up, you know. And that time I actually still had that problem. But luckily, around 2 or 3 days later, I wanted to update my drivers because I had a problem with my keyboard. And the problem with my keyboard was that it randomly shut down. So when that happened, I was just forced to end the stream. Like, the only way I could turn it back on was closing my computer down, and doing that also closes my stream, of course. So, I was talking with my dad and my brother, and we decided we would update my drivers. And then, when I did that, all the magic began. Like, my keyboard fixed completely. It's never happened since. But with that, also my lag issues completely fixed. At least I could like run extremely high detail levels of GD and do it with like no lag at all. And I also suddenly could do a lot higher quality in OBS. But still, like, then there came a little bit of another problem. I didn't really like, I was like, okay, I fixed so much so I can't really be mad about it. But basically I felt like when I tried to put my OBS quality a little bit higher up, it just began, like, my frames dropped insanely high. It's like, dude, I'm not lagging GD, but it's lagging so much on my stream. Well, then I found out two things. First, I found out that if I had mine on 1080p, like, 920x 1080, it apparently couldn't run it. It just, like, frames dropped to, I don't know, 5 all the time consistently. But then, luckily, I recently found out that I could update my NVIDIA. Like, I hadn't updated my NVIDIA graphics card in over 3 years. Yeah. And the same with my drivers. I hadn't updated them in over 3 years. That was why my computer was so terrible. And there's a longer story why I hadn't updated them in over 3 years. But basically, then I updated my NVIDIA graphics card. And before I knew it, OBS was suddenly like, oh, now you can stream with NVIDIA, because I hadn't been able to do that before. And then I suddenly could do 1080p, which I'm doing now, and I could have 10k bitrate. And keep in mind, I've not spent any money on this at all. What I've spent money on though is like, I have this headset on right now, what's it called? It's like a HyperX Alpha Pro gaming set. It's long name. Well, basically I bought this because it's extremely comfortable and getting mic. And then I bought a mouse, a Logitech G502. Beautiful. And then I bought an SSD, so I have more place to like keep my recordings on my computer. Well, none of those are to fix my lag problems. So, where I am now? Well, this is like right now. My stream quality is great, it's perfect. I couldn't ask for more ever, especially with my laptop that I'm using. But there's also things talking about levels in GD that I play. And y'all know that I've been playing Cataclysm for a long time, and I'm trying to do it as my basically first extreme demon. Even though Leok was my first extreme demon, I don't call it an extreme demon, it's not that hard. So Cataclysm is like my official first extreme demon. And that level It's not because I've been demotivated by it, or it's like it's just tearing me down. But I guess it might be getting a little bit boring for some of you to watch that over and over again, and I don't know completely to do about it. I had taken kind of a break from it, because there's a lot of things that also happen in my real life, like also all the thumbnails I make and all the buying stuff for streaming, and then all of that stuff that actually takes a lot of time. And then I also have IRL stuff like playing music and doing homework, so I don't always have a lot of time. That made, like, for me, I think I can only play Cataclysm when I have over an hour to do it. Also, I get nothing out of it, and I didn't have an hour that many times, so I just did short streams, and then I did a long birthday stream. Well, I think now I have a little bit more time. I've set a lot of things up, so I'm ready to stream more consistently again for a longer period of time. And I'm gonna keep grinding Cataclysm. It's just gonna be how it is. It's only if it begins demotivating me and I begin feeling like I hate the level, then I'm gonna stop playing it. But right now I'm not in that position, and I want to beat it. Then the future of my channel. So, okay, actually a little bit more right now that matters for the future is that with editing, you've probably seen that I've had loads of problems editing, and it's like there's quite a lot of reasons why I've had problems editing, but basically I've decided that I might try and like start from a little bit lower place with editing, because before I just went ham, did an uploaded PB video, and then I wanted to do birthday highlight, and I wanted to do Cataclysm highlights when I ever got to that point of beating it. But I think I'm gonna take a little bit more slow. So yes, I found an editor, and it's not Nico anymore. I'm not gonna talk more about that, but it's not Nico. But there's a new guy editing my videos called Wind. Pretty cool guy. You probably already know him. And I'm gonna see if I can get better edited videos. I've had so many problems with me failing, doing stupid things, but also that's basically it. It's quite a long announcement video, but okay, yeah, that's all. Bye.